And good morning. It's your guy, Ministry Cantor. Today we're going to be talking about ions and isotopes. So within an atom, we're going to be looking at lithium for this example. We can change the number of subatomic particles. Now, we can't change the number of protons. That's his identity. That's like his social security number. So if we were to change this number of protons to 4, that's going to be beryllium. If we change it to 2, that would be helium. So its identity is based on the number of protons. We can manipulate the other ones though, like electrons and neutrons. So if we change the number of electrons, that's going to form an ion. So an ion is just any atom that has lost or gained electrons. If you're losing electrons, that's more positive. I'm getting rid of negative stuff. That's going to be a cation. As I take on more negative stuff or gain electrons, that's going to be a negative charge. That's an anion. So an ion is anything that has lost or gained electrons. If you lose electrons, you're more positive. If you're taking on negative stuff, you become negative. So if I gain electrons, I'm taking on negativity, I become negative. All right. So then we can also compare that. So let's take a look at it. So this is just lithium. So we would just write that as Li. We can also compare this one. So let's say if we look at this, he has 1 electron in that outer shell. We haven't talked about stability of the atom yet, but I'm going to tell you that if we could lose this electron, that's going to make it more stable because we'll have a full shell. So if we do that, now we have 3 protons, 4 neutrons in our nucleus. We lost that outer shell that has 1 because we got rid of that electron. So now we only have 1 shell that has 2 electrons in it. So if I were to look at how many protons I have 1, 2, 3 protons in the nucleus, but I only have 1, 2 electrons. So these 2 are going to cancel, and I'll be left with a 1 positive charge. I have no electron left to cancel that one out. So this is an anion. So the way that we would write that is Li with a 1 plus. Something, let's look at maybe oxygen. His number is 8. He has a mass of 16. Inside his nucleus, we have 8 protons. We also have 8 neutrons. In that first shell, we have 2 electrons. And then in this second shell, we already have 2 here. So now we'll have 6. 6 electrons in this second shell. All right, so now this second shell can hold a maximum of 8. So this guy, it's a lot easier for him to gain 2 electrons to fill that outer shell to be stable. So if you gain 2 electrons, now I'm going to have a more negative charge. Now on my anion, positive charge is cation. All right, so now if we compare that one, we're looking at this oxygen. Now he's gained 2 electrons, so this is a 2 minus charge. And then now we'll see we have the same here, 8 protons, 8 neutrons. Then this first shell will still have 2 electrons. Second shell has 8 electrons. So this would be a negative 2 charge. This is an anion. So ions are things that have lost or gained electrons. Now for isotopes, for an isotope, we've lost or gained neutrons. So if we were to look back at lithium, lithium has 3 and 7. So this is lithium 3. I'm sorry, lithium 7. And if I were to write this in symbolic notation, this is lithium. And then now we have the mass number at the top, atomic numbers at the bottom. All right, and then now let's say that we gain 1 neutron. All right, if we gain one neutron now, this is lithium. He still has atomic number 3, but his mass is going to increase by 1. This is no longer lithium 7. This is going to be lithium 8. And then the symbolic notation for that would be 8, 3, and then the symbol Li. So we have the name, lithium 8, and we also have symbolic notation. So just to sum it up, if I'm an ion, this is an atom that has lost or gained electrons. If you lose electrons, you're going to be positive. If you gain electrons, you're going to be negative. Positive charge is called a cation. Negative charge is called an anion. And then for isotopes, isotope is just the way I remember it is same element, different masses. Those are isotopes. This is an element that has lost or gained neutrons. All right, so isotope, same element, different masses. This is an element that has lost or gained neutrons. We can see here that this gained 1 neutron. So now instead of lithium 7, its mass is increasing, lithium 8. If it had lost a neutron, we'd see lithium 6. The symbolic notation would have a 6 at the top and a 3 at the bottom. All right. Thank you again and have a great day. We'll see you soon.